An example of an autoimmune disorder is celiac disease.
Celiac disease is an autoimmune disorder where genetically predisposed individuals have a reaction to the gluten found in wheat, silicon in rye, and hordein in barley. Because of the proteins that gluten is made up of, such as the gliadin in wheat, gluten is highly resistant to the enzymes in the intestines. Over time, these proteins can compromise the layer of cells, intestinal epithelium, of the small and large intestine. Toxic gluten-derived gliadin peptides activate the innate immune system response and eventually cause intestinal epithelial cell damage and gut inflammation. Cytokines are released that cause neutrophils to go through phagocytosis and cause tissue damage and mast cell photosensitization and degranulate and cause histamine to be released. However, different gliadin proteins stimulate the adaptive immune response. TG2, an enzyme, breaks down the gliadin protein from glutamine amino acids to glutamic acid residues. This process makes the protein an ideal substrate because of its negative charge to bind to the major histocompatibility complex of the human leukocyte antigen molecules of HLA-DQ2 and DQ8. This stimulates T cells. As a result of the T cells, inflammatory cytokines are secreted. Symptoms of celiac disease include digestive issues such as bloating, vomiting, and weight loss, mental issues such as fatigue, migraines, depression, anxiety, and growth issues such as delayed puberty, malabsorption, and iron deficiency. Is this a normal or abnormal immune response?
This is abnormal because your body isn't supposed to react this way to gluten.
What conditions invokes this immune response?
This immune response could be caused by a genetic predisposition or environmental factors. This type of immune response is permanent because it is more of an autoimmune disease than an allergy. A person is genetically predisposed and there are currently no cures for celiac disease except maintaining a diet completely free of gluten. When the diet is maintained, the villi of the small intestine are renewed, but overall celiac disease is permanent. If a person continues to consume gluten, they will develop malnutrition that could lead to other immune disorders. However, when an individual follows a strict gluten-free diet, they can possibly live a healthy life. The small intestine heals, they can absorb nutrients and become healthy. Another example of an autoimmune disorder is hemolytic anemia.
Red blood cells bound with IgG or IgM are destroyed by interacting with Fc or complement receptors on cells of the fixed mononuclear phagocytic system. This occurs mainly in the spleen. Red blood cells are destroyed.
Symptoms of hemolytic anemia include fatigue, headache, weakness, dizziness, pale or yellow skin, cold hands and feet, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeats, and chest pain.
Is this a normal or abnormal immune response?
This is abnormal because not everybody has this immune response.
What conditions invokes this immune response?
Infections, tumors, autoimmune disorders, medication, leukemia, lymphoma, and receiving a blood transfusion of the wrong blood type can invoke this immune response. This immune response can be permanent, temporary, and recurring. In some cases, the symptoms are mild and will resolve with time. Other cases may require medical care, including blood transfusions, intravenous immunoglobulin, corticosteroid medications, and surgery.
Created using Powtoon.